mynews.studio.
A mother who once searched for scraps to feed her family now leads a thriving business. How did that transformation happen?
Today is June 11th, 2025. We're diving into what's changing for women in Ethiopia. Since 2010, Convoy of Hope's Women's Empowerment Initiative has reached over 245,000 women and girls in 29 countries. Ethiopia stands out. Thousands of women there have gained business skills, financial know-how, and startup capital. But why now? And what's really driving this shift?
At the heart of it is a holistic model. It's not just a loan or a short training session. Women receive practical vocational skills, join cooperative savings groups, and get startup funds. Let me give you an example. Marita. She lost her home, her husband left, and she was feeding her children with whatever she could find on the street. When she joined the program, she learned to cook and sell injera, which is the main bread in Ethiopia. That skill, combined with a small grant, helped her start a business. She eventually saved enough to build a house and now supports her children.
That really illustrates the shift. And Marita's story isn't unique. There's also Aster, who moved from just scraping by to running her own business. Wenishet entered the shoemaking trade, which is usually dominated by men in Ethiopia.
Shoemaking is actually a big leap for women there.
Exactly. And now Wenishet is thinking about scaling up. Then there's Desta. She was overwhelmed as a single mother and struggling with depression. But now she owns several businesses and can send her kids to school. What I notice is that each story is about more than just financial support. It's also about social and emotional
That's right. The solidarity among these women is crucial. Many join savings groups or cooperatives. They don't just learn about business. They share advice and help each other through tough times. That network
seems like a huge part of why it works.
It is. And it's not only about individual success. Abarash and Genzeb, for example, have become employers and mentors in their own right. They're now creating opportunities for other women, not just their families.
The data supports this. When women start earning, families become more stable. Kids are more likely to go to school, and communities get stronger. But there are still challenges. Cultural expectations, limited access to larger loans, and the lingering effects of conflict and displacement. How do you think these obstacles can be tackled?
The programs that seem to work best take a comprehensive approach. Just offering training isn't enough. When you add mentorship, financial access, and a supportive peer group, women gain confidence and a sense of agency along with new skills. That's why Convoy of Hope's strategy stands out compared to programs that focus on just one thing. It recognizes that women face multiple barriers at once: economic, social, and sometimes health-related.
And this is a global issue, not just local. When women have opportunities, positive effects ripple out. Better education for children, healthier families, more inclusive economies. Do you think the lessons from Ethiopia can be adapted in other places?
It's clear the impact isn't isolated. Women who used to live day to day are now leaders in their communities. They're shifting expectations at home and beyond. As self-esteem grows, so does their influence. Programs like this show that investing in women isn't just about fairness. It's a practical approach to building stronger societies.
So, if we step back, Ethiopia's experience tells us that focused, holistic support for women entrepreneurs really does change lives and communities. The key seems to be a combination of practical skills, financial tools, and social support. And if it works in Ethiopia, the evidence suggests it could work elsewhere too.
If you're interested in making a difference, consider supporting programs like this or advocating for policies that help women participate in the economy. The effects reach far beyond any one person. They help entire societies become stronger.
We started with a story about a mother who went from scavenging to leading. That kind of transformation is becoming more common thanks to comprehensive empowerment. Thanks for joining us as we explored how supporting women can reshape whole communities.
Thank you for listening. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. Try it now, free of charge.